Welcome back to another episode about dreams. So I'm pretty sure you remember that the last time that we were talking about dreams, or in the last episode, it was just like an overall summary about dreams in general and why they are important. But this time we're going to talk about lucid dreaming, dream symbols, and also how to increase your chances to recall dreams. So first off, when it comes to lucid dreaming, I'll admit I myself still have difficulty when it comes to lucid dreaming, but I know some really good tips that I've learned from other people, and it takes a while, depending on everyone's different. Every person's brain, I guess you could say, mind, subconscious mind, conscious mind, memory, or whatever in that whole spectrum. It works. Everybody's brain works differently. So not everyone's going to have the same technique work for them, foolproof. But for me, I maybe only lucid dreams. It's kind of hard to tell at times. Usually I know it's when you can take control over the dream and you're aware that you're dreaming. So it is different from a vivid dream. A vivid dream is where, at the same time it feels so real. You can easily remember it because it was so it felt very you were actually there. It was real life itself. Because it's just very, very vivid. But with lucid dreaming, you are actually able to control everything in the dream, change what is happening, and while you're consciously aware, again, that it is a dream. So there's a difference. And most of the time I have mostly vivid dreams. There haven't been a lot of times where I've been fully able to take control, but it definitely takes practice. So I know there's people that can just naturally, it seems just lucid dream every night. It just, I think that, again, it probably comes with a lot of experience, maybe in past lives, because I do kind of believe in past lives, and that those skills transfer over. But anyway, so with lucid dreaming, one of the tips is you can count your fingers. Just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and keep doing that throughout the day. But the key is at the same time is to ask if you are currently dreaming in that moment. Is this a dream? And then when you realize that you can count all fingers, that it's not, and you tell yourself that it's not, this is reality. Okay, this is not a dream. This is reality. But you also just make sure that as you're doing that, you ask, is this a dream? So that way that can transfer over into the dream world, and into bringing into the waking mind, as you're asleep, of having that awareness of oh, this is a dream. Because in your dream, I've heard, you can't actually count your fingers. Everything looks kind of blurry, or just kind of abstract or whatever. So that way, if you do that repetitively, because as you do anything repetitively, it solidifies. And so then so as you continue to do that, it'll become a habit. So then when you're actually in your dream world, then it'll be you'll think that you're awake, and you'll be wait a minute, oh yeah, I need to count my fingers. Wait, oh, I can't. So this is a dream. And then you can start taking control from there. So that's one of them. Another one that is a good one is doing some kind of physical contacts, with your hands, your palm. You can pinch yourself, some kind of physical sensation that brings your awareness to that moment of oh, I can actually feel that. Okay, so this is reality. This isn't a dream, and that will transfer over too. There's another method that I don't usually use that often because it can become a habit. Because like I was saying, if you do something repetitively, it's going to solidify, it's going to become a habit. So one of the other ones that a lot of people feel is foolproof and I don't recommend it, but anyway, so I'll just put it out there in case someone wants to try it. You wake up in the middle of the night, you set an alarm for like 2 or 3 in the morning, and then you have to do something at that time to like bring yourself to like conscious awareness, like in that present moment. You can like write something down, you can like look at something and really focus on it, kind of like a meditative experience, and then you go back to sleep, and then it like brings you into that waking mind, like while you're asleep. So when you're in the waking mind while you're asleep, then you can take more conscious control of your dream. So that's another method that some people do, but I didn't want to do that because I didn't want to get used to waking up at 3 or 4 in the morning every time. So I had to stop doing that. It was bad for my sleeping habits. So anyway, the other one is like, instead of like doing that, like where you wake up in the middle of the night and then do that to lucid dream, instead, like just before you go to bed, you can either meditate. That helps declutter the mind. That also increases chances of dream recall, by the way. Just meditating in general. It doesn't even have to be right before you go to bed, but that might increase your chances more. So like declutter your mind, get it ready to like have that space to memorize your dream. But that can also be for your practice to include in lucid dreaming, just like meditating, even just by looking at your surroundings and like journaling. Like, hey, do I remember that being there? And just asking yourself if things look familiar or if something looks different, because that'll also be something that happens in your dream world. You'll see like all these like, obviously like in dreams, you'll see all these strange things happening, and you'll be like, wait, yeah, I don't remember this. This isn't my reality. Okay, this is a dream. So like in your reality, before you go to dream, before you go to sleep, before you go to dream, yeah, yes, both. You like look around your surroundings, like in your room or in your house. You go around, take notes. Okay, I remember that being there. I remember that being there. That's the same. That's the same. So then you'll catch if something's different in your dream world, and in that moment, boom, you're like consciously aware. Okay, this is a dream. Now I can take control. So those are the main tips for lucid dream.